Mars in Aries in the 5th house indicates a personality marked by enthusiasm, energy, and a desire for action. This person likely possesses a strong competitive edge, often striving to be first in whatever they do. They are passionate and have a robust creative spirit, which can lead to great enjoyment from hobbies, sports, or other activities where they can express themselves freely and be innovative. In relationships, they may be quite assertive, showing their feelings openly and making the first move. They value honesty and usually don't hesitate to express their desires, putting them in touch with their own needs, and encourage their partners to do the same. Regarding careers, they could excel in professions that allow them to take the lead, make decisions, and have some level of excitement or risk. Careers in sports, entrepreneurship, or roles that involve creativity and innovation may suit them well. The strengths tied to this placement include assertiveness, creativity, courage, and initiative. These individuals are not afraid to stand out, taking risks to achieve their goals. Their audacious spirit can inspire those around them. However, challenges could include impetuosity, lack of patience, and potential difficulties with impulse control. Their desire to act immediately can sometimes lead to hasty decisions. As a growth lesson, individuals with this placement might need to learn patience, to weigh the pros and cons before acting, and manage their competitive nature to avoid conflicts. Harnessing their energy constructively will be key to achieving their goals and maintaining healthy relationships. With Mars and Taurus in the 5th house, one is likely to display steadfastness and determination in personal pursuits, reflecting Taurus' earthy stability and Mars' active energy. These individuals often enjoy luxury and comforts, embracing hedonism and sensuality. They savor life's pleasures, from food to art, and show strong inclination toward creative expressions. Their love relationships are defined by a strong, yet patient, pursuit of their partner. They revel in romance and express their affection with tactile and material gestures. Yet, their stubbornness can sometimes challenge relationship dynamics, leading to potential clashes or power struggles. Career-wise, this placement can yield great success in fields that leverage creative skills, discipline, and the ability to stick with tasks until completion, such as arts, gourmet cooking, or real estate. Their endurance and strength can be great assets, leading to sustained progress and achievement. However, they may struggle with change and become easily frustrated when things don't go as planned. The lesson for personal growth would be developing more flexibility and adaptability, understanding that change is part of life and that even if it looks intimidating at first, it can lead to growth and new opportunities. In short, their strengths are determination, creativity, and loyalty, while their challenges include resistance to change and stubbornness. They can grow personally by learning to embrace change and developing more flexibility in their approach to life. The embodiment of Taurus steadfastness and Mars bravado, they can create and enjoy comforting and beautiful aspects of life. Mars in Gemini in the 5th house signifies a lively and curious personality. This person will likely have an active mind, always eager to learn or try something new. They might quickly shift from one interest to another, driven by an unending thirst for knowledge and variety. However, their biggest challenge might lie in their lack of consistency or persistence in sticking with one path or project. Relationships for this Mars placement could be intriguing. Their charisma might make them naturally attractive, and they could be an engaging conversationalist. Joint intellectual stimulation will be significant in their relationships. But, their continuous quest for new experiences might lead to restlessness in long-standing relationships. They might struggle with the desire for consistent novelty versus the need for stability. With careers, people with Mars in Gemini in the 5th house thrives in dynamic and diverse environments. They could excel in professions linked to creativity, communication, or education where their adaptability, quick thinking, and charm can shine. However, they should avoid falling into the trap of pursuing variety to the detriment of depth and commitment. The major strengths of this placement are their intellectual vigor, adaptability, and charisma. Their primary challenges might include inconsistency, impatience, and difficulty with commitment. Growth lessons generally circle around learning how to balance their thirst for novelty with the rewards of depth and commitment. In short, they need to learn the value of focus, even when the next exciting thing beckons. Mars in Cancer in the 5th house suggests a passionate, protective, and creative personality. The individual likely finds joy and excitement in nurturing others and may be active in projects related to home, family, or arts. This placement also indicates strong emotional resilience and intuition. In relationships, this person tends to be loving, devoted yet somewhat possessive. They express their feelings through actions rather than words and often attach a strong emotional significance to their bonds. This can lead to them being overly protective towards their loved ones. The person might have issues dealing with their own emotional vulnerabilities and could have mood swings. Career-wise, arts, real estate, family counseling, or any profession that requires an intuitive understanding of others are opportune fields. They can excel in roles where caring or nurturing is required. They are also able to bring creativity and emotional intelligence to their work. Strengths of this placement include a strong nurturing instinct, creativity, persistence, and a protective attitude. Challenges might include being overly reactive, struggling with letting go, and a tendency to be mood-dependent. Personal growth can come from learning to balance emotions, avoiding unnecessary conflicts, and developing emotional independence. By understanding that not everyone requires their shield, they can reduce feelings of frustration and alienation. They can further grow by expressing their creativity and innovative ideas, instead of holding back due to emotional fears. Ultimately, this placement prompts them to learn how to be genuinely nurturing while also allowing others to nurture in their own style. Having Mars in Leo in the 5th house means that one's assertive energies are directed towards expression, playfulness, and creativity. These individuals may be bold, confident, and love being in the spotlight. They often exhibit leadership qualities and they enjoy taking risks and exploring new avenues of self-expression. In terms of relationships, they might be passionate, generous, and crave admiration and respect from their partner. They may tend to dominate romantic situations due to the fiery nature of Mars and Leo. Regarding career influences, roles that allow these individuals to showcase their talents, creativity, and commanding personality can be very satisfying. They may excel in positions that call for leadership or creative expression, such as arts, performance, or entertainment. Strengths of Mars in Leo in the 5th house include charisma, creativity, and the ability to inspire others. They are confident and self-assured, with the courage to assert themselves when necessary. Challenges may come in the form of egocentric behavior, the need for constant attention, or a tendency towards obstinacy. They may struggle with acting modestly and are sometimes perceived as show-offs. Personal growth lessons stem around learning to share the limelight and complimenting others to elevate them, not just to serve one's ego. Balancing their need for attention with the needs of others can prove a key lesson. Developing empathy and patience can prove beneficial in navigating relationships and making cooperative decisions. In astrology, having Mars in Virgo in the 5th house offers insight into one's personality, relationships, and career influences. These individuals approach life with practicality and logic, working diligently to achieve their goals. They are known for meticulous attention to detail and for having high standards of perfection. However, criticism can become a challenge as they may be overly critical of themselves and others. The 5th house represents creativity, self-expression, romance, and hobbies. Therefore, this position amplifies an individual's need for perfection in these areas. In relationships, these people tend to be cautious. They value purity, loyalty, and honesty above all else. They may initially take time to assess the qualities of a potential partner, but once they commit to a relationship, they are faithful and reliable. However, they might struggle with expressing passion and spontaneity, which could create potential issues. Career-wise, these individuals excel in fields that demand precision and meticulousness. Their ability to solve complex problems and attention to detail make them suitable for careers in fields such as healthcare, research, analytics, or service-oriented roles. The strengths for this placement include diligence, practicality, and a strong sense of duty. These traits help them excel in their chosen field. The main challenge for Mars in Virgo in the 5th house individuals is to balance their critical nature with their need for perfection. They also need to cultivate flexibility to deal with unexpected situations. Personal growth lessons surround learning to be less critical, more tolerant, and appreciative of life's imperfections. They need to learn that it's okay to relax standards occasionally to enjoy life without always seeking perfection. Mars in Libra in the 5th house suggests a personality driven by a strong sense of justice, charm, and sociability. This individual often seeks balance and fairness, possibly lacking decisiveness due to their tendency to see multiple sides of a situation. Sociable and diplomatic, they may show a talent for negotiation or conflict resolution. A person with this placement in their birth chart tends to express their passions and assertiveness through creative and artistic endeavors. They may feel motivated by beauty and harmony, using these as fuels for their projects. Their charisma can make them well-liked in social circles, and their creativity could guide them toward careers in the arts, entertainment, or any field requiring diplomatic skills. In relationships, Mars in Libra in the 5th house suggests a partner who is charming, fair, and eager to please. They strive for equality and compromise, sometimes to their detriment, as they risk losing their personal identity to keep the peace. The most prominent strength of this placement involves their innate ability to manage disputes and conflicts gracefully. Their charm and diplomacy make them natural peacemakers. The main challenge they might face is indecisiveness, as they struggle to make fast decisions and tend to procrastinate. For personal growth, they need to learn to assert their needs without fearing conflict. By balancing their desire for harmony with their personal needs, they can gain greater self-confidence and improve their decision-making skills. It's crucial for them to learn that conflict is a natural part of life, and it isn't always negative. Having Mars in Scorpio in the 5th house suggests an intense, passionate, and magnetic personality. This placement denotes a strong desire for self-expression and a pull towards risk-taking and adventure, combined with a deep, emotional intuition that fosters a mysterious aura. In relationships, these individuals are deeply loyal and intense, craving emotional bonds that run deeper than most. They are known to be quite possessive and jealous at times because of their intense emotional investment. In terms of career, these people often excel in professions that require in-depth analysis, strategic planning, or the ability to influence others. Their passion and determination can lead them to success in areas like psychology, research, detective work, or crisis management. Strengths associated with this placement include their emotional strength, mysterious allure, and strategic thinking. Their passion can be quite alluring, drawing others to them easily. Their ability to see beyond the surface can aid them in many professional fields. However, the Mars in Scorpio in the 5th house placement also presents some challenges. The intensity of their emotions can lead to jealousy and possessiveness in relationships. They may also struggle with impulsivity and a need for control. Through personal growth, these individuals can learn to use their emotional intuition constructively, learning to trust others and let go of their need for control. They can also learn to express their intense emotions in healthy ways, becoming a source of strength and stability for those around them. Mars in Sagittarius in the 5th house suggests a person is energetic, adventurous, and philosophical. The 5th house governs creativity and self-expression, reinforcing these traits. They are likely to enjoy sports or physical activities. Furthermore, they are attracted to freedom and are naturally curious. Their honest, spontaneous nature can sometimes be mistaken for insensitivity. In relationships, they value honesty and intellectual stimulation, often preferring a partner who shares their thirst for knowledge and travel. They are romantic at heart, but their love for freedom can make them seem fickle. They are generous and supportive friends and partners. When it comes to career, they may thrive in roles that allow constant learning, exploration, or outdoor activities. Their enthusiasm and optimism shine in fields such as travel, sports coaching, philosophy, and teaching. Strengths include an adventurous spirit, independence, and honesty. However, a willingness to take risks could be a double-edged sword, as they might act impulsively or be too straightforward, causing inadvertent offense. Personal growth lessons include knowing when to slow down, when to keep opinions to themselves, and learning to sustain interest in projects once the novelty has faded. It's about finding balance between the thirst for adventure and the need for stability. Based on their Mars placement, they should also learn the art of diplomatic communication. No matter what, they should continue to focus on their joie de vivre. It's one of their most attractive qualities. It's all about balance, freedom, and understanding. Mars in Capricorn signifies a strong and determined personality. This placement is marked by ambition, practicality, and discipline. People with this astrological aspect are generally hardworking and have a knack for strategic planning. They are patient achievers who pursue long-term goals with diligence and persistence. In terms of relationships, these individuals display caution and seriousness. They often seek stability and have a practical approach to love and romance. However, their stringent work ethic might sometimes overshadow their emotional needs, potentially creating relationship challenges. In the 5th house, Mars suggests creativity and bold self-expression. There can also be a strong desire for recognition and a need for personal accomplishment. This placement resonates with professions requiring leadership, organization, and strategic planning. Careers in management, government, or even entrepreneurship might be attractive to these individuals. The strengths associated with this placement include perseverance, trainability, and an unparalleled work ethic. However, challenges may arise from their overly serious demeanor and potential struggle between professional goals and personal life demands. The key personal growth lesson for individuals with Mars in Capricorn in the 5th house is to find a balance between work and play. These individuals may learn to let go of excessive control and interact with their emotional and creative sides more often, thereby reaching a more holistic and gratifying sense of fulfillment. Mars in Aquarius in the 5th house signifies a strong, independent, and innovative personality. People with this placement are often driven by their intellectual pursuits and have a knack for unique, revolutionary ideas. They like to stand out from the crowd and to express their individuality. This can make them very interesting, but sometimes their unconventional approach may be seen as eccentric or challenging by others. In relationships, these individuals are usually drawn to partners who stimulate them intellectually and allow them freedom and individuality. They value respect, good communication, and mutual encouragement to pursue personal interests. While they may struggle with traditional relationship expectations, they shine in partnerships that value friendship, intellectual compatibility, and independence. This placement also suggests potential for careers in fields that put a premium on innovation and creative thinking. Many do well in technology, science, social activism, or the arts where they can pioneer new approaches and express their out-of-the-box ideas. Their capacity to innovate and desire to make significant societal impacts can lead to immense professional success. Among their strengths are their creativity, intellectual abilities, and strong motivation. However, the challenges may include a tendency to be unpredictable and sharp-tongued. Personal growth can occur when they learn to balance their need for independence with the necessity of collaboration. Cultivating patience and understanding towards those who may not grasp their unique perspective as quickly can be a valuable lesson. This will enhance their communication skills and allow their groundbreaking ideas to resonate with a wider audience. A Mars in Pisces in the 5th house placement infers a creative and compassionate spirit. People with this placement tend to express their energy and anger through art. They typically have a deep love for beauty and are attracted to mystical and fantastical things. Emotionally sensitive, these individuals might struggle with setting boundaries and can easily become drained by others' problems. In relationships, this placement suggests a romantic and idealistic approach. These individuals might have a desire to rescue or save their partner, driven by their empathetic nature. They could exhibit unpredictable behavior in love, often oscillating between passionate involvement and a longing for solitude. Career-wise, this placement can favor vocations that allow for creativity and care, such as art, music, healing professions, or work in charitable organizations. They might struggle with competitive environments and need to find a balance between their empathetic nature and professional necessities. A key strength associated with this placement is an intuitive understanding of people's feelings and pains, leading them to naturally lend a helping hand. They may also possess an innate artistic talent that can be leveraged in many fields. However, the challenges lie in their emotional vulnerability and difficulty in expressing anger in a healthy way. Personal growth for individuals with this placement can come from learning to conserve their energy, practicing saying no, and fostering an understanding of others without losing themselves in the process. Above all, they need to embrace their compassionate nature and recognize its value, but set healthy emotional boundaries.